welcome to back. Hello.
Tip my hearted wings.
That one. That kind of a shoujo this time.
Now let's eat the meat.
And
The delicious meat. Away we go. Sizzle.
Sizzle indeed.
Fat from the meat is flying off the hot plate. Delicious meat.
What did Owie's voice sound like again?
Oh no, I think we just gave him a printed. We don't try with this one, okay?
What?
Amane slowly eats her chicken while continuing to act all downhearted. Things like that can happen, you know?
No.
Can't you see? You say? 4 paper airplanes are just now lined up next to the hot plate. The one I made is just the mediocre regular type. Katori's had work on the tips of hers. A little on the back of the wings were bent slightly, probably to give it more lift. Agaha's was folded somewhat more elaborately than Katori's. Then there was Amane's. I couldn't possibly imagine how she folded it, but it was a pretty complicated shape.
It was the board cube.
It was a cube. She folded a box and just chucked it.
You, come over here. Microphone's now in the right place. I was still wearing a spell.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that. Oh.
The esteem is gone. Amane puts her hands to her chest and hangs her head.
Like
she's
what?
trying to disembowel herself with her bare hands. Like she's like, and that ended that route. It would appear that the reasons why she lost is not because there was a problem with the design, but rather her clumsiness when it came to making it. Agaha's plane seemed like it should be able to fly well.
The board cube should. Yes.
Again, she just folded a cube in with a rock to give it weight. And just threw it like a ball. Katori's plane was well devised and was also precisely folded. I first read that as, never mind, I'm good at this anyway, like, you know what, no, I'm good at this, I don't need any of your opinions. She looks on with envy at the beef, loin, and ribs that Katori and Agaha were eating. Delicious ribs.
I bet that is lion.
I feel like they eat nothing but celery for the whole year.
and then every now and again they eat a whole lion.
Probably.
Barbecued lion?
She seems to... She's about to give up on living. She gave up. I wanted to eat the beef too, but to be honest, anything's okay. Delicious meat. The pork and chicken were really tasty.
But how was the lion?
The lion was fantastic. Superb. We ate our dinner while chatting excitedly. On the TV that had been left on the dining hall, for some reason a program called Japan Rocks the World had just started. Is Inverted Orange Cream Popsicle Man going to be on that? It might...
I hope so.
It's a program that covers Japanese people who are active in various fields, oh.
Inverted Orange Cream Popsicle Man maybe as well.
He's gonna rock and roll every night. She is staring the mic.
That?
Oh, the bow.
Yeah.
Yeah, the microphone has bow.
That was a few weeks ago. Like, we recorded that yesterday. That was it's gonna come out a few weeks ago from this one, or maybe a month.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Carry on. As they sit there saying these things right in front of her, they turn their focus back to the TV. A middle-aged man with a beard and a white coat appears. He is my ex. That's actually very interesting. But that's something very useful for society. It's biofuels. It means you don't have to drill the earth for fuels and you can synthetically create the resource.
Inventors, not inventions.
I know. They may be weird, but they're innovative. I mean, Tesla was no normal guy.
Yeah.
Go.
Inventors need to be weird, or else they won't come up with crazy things.
Yes. I've seen this guy several times on the Teletube.
Teletube!
He developed the technology that Aka had just mentioned and had been applied to things that we're familiar with our daily lives. He's a pretty odd, eccentric weirdo, as Katori put it. However, at the same time, he is famous for his outspoken remarks and can sum up things like environmental issues with a simple statement, so he's quite thrilling to watch.
Hush! Settled.
Silence, mortals! As he just sprays fuel all over them. Plot twist, it's Amane's father. Aha!
I feel like you read ahead.
I didn't. Amane, who had been focused on eating, mumbled as she lifted her head. The man on the boob tube. Everyone looks back at the TV again. There on the screen it says Takashi Mochizuki, inventor. That is her family name. Speaking of which, I have a feeling she said her dad was an inventor. Indeed. So that man is Amane's dad? Ba ba ba. How dare you have a father? He's really famous. Bewildered, everyone looks at the TV and compares what they see to Amane, biting her into her fatty pork, who then looks up on happily says, "Oh." I want meat now.
It's too late in the night for meat.
No, it isn't. We're gonna kill a deer right now. Behind Mr. Mochizuki, who was being interviewed, there was a glimpse of a girl in a white coat. She speaks like she's talking about things that happened to someone else while stuffing herself with pork, then says, "Oh," again. I recognize the Vinci that Takashi's proudly introducing. It was a hot topic for a while that sold really well, and was on the morning news. She explains it like it's completely normal, but...
Well, I mean, we do have the glider, and we just broke one of the big things that we needed to lift the glider. That may have something to do with it.
That's a lot of money!
Like, we had the glider, and then we had to buy a whole new glider, because that one was broken.
And don't forget earlier, we had to remake whole new wings in that material. That was fiberglass, wasn't it? That's expensive as butts.
This is where all the funds went.
Yeah, you think they'd wonder.
Maybe
But
she's
no.
also paying off the school to let her use the garage. Like, it's not because of any club issues or anything, she's just paying them off.
Yes. Recently, I've been around her all the time, so I just thought of her as a strange girl, but she really is an incredible human being. I go a little pale when I think about whether or not it's alright to throw someone like that off the top of a rock. It's okay, you did.
Oh,
It's
oh
in the
yeah, I
bag.
remember
Yeah.
that. I was confused about what he was talking about. It's like, should I throw her off the top of a rock? I'm not quite sure.
Should I throw her off this cliff? Alright.
The air conditioner's on, but you don't probably care.
I really don't. It was
Alright.
uncomfortably hot. Ellipses?
留年を重ねたせいで父には随分迷惑をかけてしまった。
Once again on the screen, there was Amani helping her father. She's good looking, so she looks great on the boob tube. However, the others were no longer making a fuss about it. It all seems strangely real now that they were confronted with what Amani would look like after she quits.
あまねちゃん、これ。
Katori puts a piece of grilled beef rib on Amani's little dish.
いいのか？これもどうぞ。
I gave her some beef loin.
ありがとう。やったー！牛肉だー！
Beef. Delicious meat. Now that the topic of her leaving the school had unexpectedly come up, there was a feeling of sadness around the dinner table. I mean, you could visit her.
Uh-huh.
Extend the little wings which fly in the sky highly. That looks like a bomb. They're doing drugs. It's ruined.
I don't have the thing to do it for me anymore.
Delicious meat. Katori groans as she turns the pages of the book, which are all written in English. Do you understand it?
なんとなくはわかるんだけど。
The table's upturned, Chris.
ひばりね、早く帰ってこないかな。そしたら訳してもらうのに。
Katori is reading a foreign book about morning glory and other similar phenomena.
I wonder if it's in English.
Probably, since you just said so.
Did I say it was in English? I thought it was foreign. Just foreign.
No. Look at the log. It said earlier she was struggling with the English text.
Oh, okay.
You can pull it up to settle this. Which is all written in English.
Oh, okay.
Dispute settled.
Good.
There are a few records of such things occurring in Kasegara, so it looks like she came across this while looking for something similar. It would be great if there were some kind of articles about phenomena that occur in Kasegawa.
しょうがないわ。何せ十数年に一度あるかないかのレアな現象だし。
It seems that it happened 26 years ago. It was all very sudden and was shown on TV and in the newspapers as a rare phenomenon. If the photo that the Soaring Club had taken had been circulated, then the reaction to it would have been quite different. They didn't have the internet like we have now, so we've only been able to find articles and records from the time in the library. But we only know a little about this phenomenon.
どうやらあの雲の回廊は最低でも十数キロの長さはあるみたいね。
Clouds.
Clouds!
Said Katori as she showed me the maps that she had made herself, the size drawn based on witness testimonies.
I was thinking it through one of those, like, the stereoscopes, is it? Like the... I was looking through that, because look at the borders.
I know what you're talking about. I forget the names of them, though.
Isn't it stereoscope?
You're probably right.
I think it is.
I saw one at the antique store.
Uh-huh.
No little disc for it, though. That was sad.
What?
It was all pretty long. They went...
I guess it was just one in there. Just
No, there's none.
none. It was just like,
Yeah.
Well, it's useless now.
Someone could have some at home. It went diagonally across the lake and then just kept going and going.
夜明け前に生まれて日が昇ってしばらくしたら消えてしまうみたい。
How long does it last?
さあ、せいぜい2、3時間ってところじゃ
We
ないか
must
し
get
ら。
going then.
雲の周りに強い上昇気流があって、それに乗ればグライダーで渡っていくこともできるそうよ。 OB の
Science.
人たちはそうやって撮影したんでしょうね。
I see.
I didn't actually read any of that.
Science.
Oh.
When the water vapor becomes a vertical draft and rises up into the sky, it cools down by the colder air, creating clouds. Got that condensation! There's a strong connection between clouds and vertical drafts.
いつ起こるのかわからないんじゃ準備のしようもないよ。
There are only 10 days left of the summer holiday. The countdown to Amani quitting school has begun.
Wait, are we about to end this thing?
What's going on?
We haven't gotten any choices yet. We got one.
There will be fists. They'll turn from loving this to hating this. I hope you know that.
Maybe Amane's just gonna leave us all alone.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just keep living at the Flying Fish Planet.
Yes. She'll bring the lab to us. Before then, we had to pass through the passage of clouds. No matter how good a glider we make, or whether we learn to pilot it perfectly, if the morning glory doesn't occur, we can't do anything.
Except for fly around a glider.
Yeah, you can still fly around places, just not morning glory. Aga, who is working on something by herself, wipes the sweat from her brow and takes a breather. What have you been doing? I'm sorry.
But wait. Was the cockpit messed up in some way?
A duck flew through it.
Well, I guess we'll figure that out.
That ended the telepatho. Questions? She attached pedals to it in a stick. It was like a yoke in the chair.
An egg yolk.
Is it so people in wheelchairs can fly it? Calling it a cockpit is slightly lame, though. Learn to respect your woman. Aka took a cable extended from her poor excuse for a mock cockpit and plugged it into the computer.
I hope we don't put anything on it. We just ride it around just the seat.
We put it on top of a truck. And then have the steering to the truck connected to that. Like, you can lean it forward to accelerate, then pull it back to decelerate.
Can we put a picture of Hato on the truck?
Yes.
Yay!
It can be a little billboard. Katori, who seems intrigued, leans over. It turned on as she says.
It just turned on by itself. Turn on the simulator!
Initiate the simulation. Aka sits down in the mock cockpit and operates a yoke. Then...
It's not your sentence. Get out of here.
Silence your mouth, mortal. Could it be? It's a cockpit for the simulator, huh? Operating the pedals and yokes attached to the chair. There's the aircraft shown in the monitor. It feels just like how watching it magic or something. It feels just like watching magic or something.
That's doing nothing for you.
I know.
Goodness not wearing my headphones. That's what's doing nothing for him. We forgot to explain.
We don't have to. Agaha moves out of the way, and I sit down and try to move it. Whoa! This is great, it really moves.
And it's gone.
Sorcery! Aka calls out to her, and Amane, who is sitting in front of the drawing board, lifts her head up. I want to point out that this is incredibly useful, and now he's like, this is lame and stupid. He's not bright.
Uh-huh.
Amane comes over and takes a good look at the cockpit that Aka had made. She seems like she's about to destroy everything.
I thought that was her saying that. It was just like, no.
Dismantle it. Dismantle it right now. Burn it all! Go ahead! Approach it. While muttering, I should have made it like this from the beginning, she operates the simulator for a while.
ウィンチが戻ってくるまでの間、少しでも練習できればと思って。アゲハ偉い。
Why is Katori the one who's happiest about this? She can learn to fly. She wants to fly, you idiot!
Because Amane is jealous. Agaha made it, so she knew what was going on. You're just stupid. And Katori's the only one that, she's surprised by it.
She's surprised and very enthusiastic about flying.
Yes.
Ali's an idiot, and Amane feels disappointed in herself and realizes that Agaha is actually very intelligent.
Exactly. And Agaha's just not surprised by it, because she was the one making it. So there you go. That's why.
You hate Ali too, don't you?
Yeah, of course. Yay!
Well, the winch is broken and our club activities have grinded to a halt. We couldn't just stand waiting for time to pass. Very good observation you had, half-witted twit.
We definitely need a face cam for some of this stuff. Stand into the microphone like I can see you. He's pretending the headphones are eyes.
And the plusters line up with my eyes just right.
Yeah.
Go.
Okay, that's good enough to end it on. It's mine. It's my outro. Thank you for watching. Leave a death threat and a dislike. And complain about Brennan using headphones for eyes. Goodbye! Bye-bye!
Stare into my soul.
Stare into his soul, everybody.